Okay.
So we got the ladies fighting now. Is that right?
Yes, sir. So
For fighters 17 and under with no headshots. Our first bout will be between 125 and 135 pounds between the females. Let's bring out our first fighter. She is out of the blue corner, Andrea Frisque.
So Andrea is from California, representing Keon MMA. She actually went out to the Youth World Championships in Rome, Italy's Olympic Center under IMAF. Fought with a broken foot. Considered the toughest girl in the United States Fight League, according to several people that have been involved in the league for many years.
Now, is this the one that
she
you discussed
placed
earlier?
silver? Yeah. And then her opponent tonight will be Alana Delva, who also fought in Rome, Italy's Olympic Center for the first Youth MMA World Championships under IMAF, and was the only person in history at 12 years old or any age to have 2 double gold medals last summer over there. We became the #1 team in the world that summer.
Is that Andrea that was on that team?
Both of them were on the team.
Wow.
And for the Nationals to compete for that spot, actually, they fought each other. Alana and Andrea in California. Andrea won by decision. So this is Alana's only loss right here.
And the thing about what a lot of the people out at home might be thinking is that you see these young kids, they have a lot more experience than
most adults.
Than most adults.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I've never seen such a prolific amount of kids. I mean, there's so many kids doing this.
You know, and a lot of people like to say, oh, you know, it's watered down, there's no headshots. Well, we do want our young kids' brains to develop.
Absolutely.
So that when they're older, they can choose whether to continue with this or not. And then furthermore, the United States Fight League, a lot of people don't know this, has produced more professional UFC, Bellator, One Fighting Championship fighters than any other amateur.
Is that right?
I didn't know that. MMA league in the United States.
Wow.
Like, there's tons.
Wow, I wasn't aware of that.
And they're still active. Victoria Lee just got signed at 16 years old to One Fighting Championship. She'll be a millionaire before she's 21.
And did you catch the Bellamere fight the other day?
That
Bellamere fought?
No.
She fought, that's Frank Mir's daughter.
I saw that. I saw an article.
Yeah, incredible. And we were just talking about that. 17 years old, she had her pro debut. So these girls will be there in just a couple years.
Oh, these are 2 top #1s from coast to coast for USFL South. It's Alana for USFL West.
Fighting out of the red corner.
It is Andrea.
13 years old.
Wow, 13.
Out of Team Spartan.
You ever think you'd be afraid of a 13-year-old girl?
I'm more scared of her mother.
It's not my first time.
Her mother's in her corner.
Seen
These girls are tough, guys.
some spicy 13-year-olds.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they're going to bring it. This is Alana's chance to avenge her
loss, yeah.
only loss in the United States Fight League.
Wow.
And both of these
Incredible.
girls have over 20 USFL fights.
Wow.
Well, that's
So,
insane.
20
This is going to
fights.
be a good one. A lot of people are excited to see this.
Wow.
Right from the opening bell.
Yep.
We got the straight body kick. Roundhouse to the body. Action immediately.
Right to guard.
Can she pass it?
She's
Can
pretty
she-
good at passing. Very good, in
There
fact.
she goes.
There's Frisque going to side control.
She's never been submitted in the United States Fight League. But we know with MMA, even youth MMA or youth pancreation with no headshots, anything is possible,
Anything is
especially
possible.
submissions, because there's no headshots.
And we've seen quite a few pretty outstanding submissions today. I mean, especially for the age of these kids, their technique
Oh,
is
they're amazing.
light years
Yeah.
ahead of what I expected.
Earlier today, we had 23 young athletes, 8 different states, and 5 of them represented this country in the Youth MMA World Championship, made us the #1 Team USA, Youth MMA Team USA, #1 team in the world.
Wow.
United States Fight League.
Yeah, these kids are developing so fast. What's so exciting?
Wow.
Is that
Is she going to take her back?
what a front headlock right into
There
a
you go.
toss.
She's trying to take the back.
Frisque, and now going to Delva's back here. Delva doing a good job of posting back up.
She's got to get the
And
hooks in.
goes to a single leg, tries to get the takedown and switch, but
Seems like
strong
Alana's
on
being the
back
aggressor right now.
there. Yeah. Frisque got some pretty dominant positioning here.
So everything's a point system. You got to hold for a certain amount of time. Back control might be, for example, 4 points. Mount 3, you got to hold it for a certain amount of time. You're allowed 3 punches to the body. You accumulate a couple of points there, and then you got to move position, or you just can't pound on them.
Now, for the people at home, is there a ground and pound scenario here, or is this?
Yeah, there is. There is, but to the body.
To the body.
And you're only allowed 3.
Very good.
Frisque looks might be setting up either an arm bar or a triangle from the back.
Yeah.
It looks like she does have that triangle pretty deep.
I can't see it from this position.
And that's the end of the round.
And she got out.
They only have 2 rounds because Alana actually fought earlier today against her teammate.
And what was
against Andrea's teammate. That was 3 rounds. They chose to do it that way. I like to set it up 2 rounds with the first fight, 3 with the last. But so you can only have 5 rounds in the United States Fight League a day.
Now, what was the result of the earlier fight, Ruben?
Alana won. But I got to give it to her. Her opponent has greatly improved in over a year. My team competed against her, and she did really good against Alana. I was really impressed with her.
Now, I saw that.
Hannah. I think her name was Hannah.
Yes,
yeah.
I saw that one.
Yeah, she was very good. And this is her teammate over at Keon MMA out there in California. And Coach Eddie up there is known for producing a lot of top female athletes. Not just males as well, but they're very, very well known right now for
Now we keep seeing
their
a lot
females.
of these. We keep seeing these athletes from Florida. Would you consider Florida one of the greater states for MMA right now?
It's already considered the number 2 capital for youth MMA. California being number 1. We're not too far behind.
Oh wow,
them.
the girls are going right at it.
This is
picking up right where they left off.
Whole bunch of action here.
Clean shots to the body. She's trying to take her down. She's going to put her in the guard. She takes that mount.
Oh.
Is she going to take the back?
Nice.
Nice scramble here.
Puts her back into the guard.
Friskin's up on top here.
You can tell they're trying to finish this round 2 without a judge's decision.
And you can see the technique is clean.
They're going to reset him in the center of the ring here.
Now, Ruben, who would you say, for your average viewer, who has control in this scenario?
Guard is considered neutral in MMA, and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu guard on the bottom would be considered dominant, but it's neutral.
Is it fair to say that either one of them could transition this and get a finish if necessary?
If Alana comes out of it, well, she can get points by punching too. Like Andrea's punches up top aren't scoring anything.
Very good.
So
now, what do the judges look for typically for points in these youth MMA style?
Positional control. They want everything control. Even the punches, sloppy punches, street style type punches aren't supposed to be counted for a point. They want it focused. They want it in safer areas of the body where it's not.
Oh, here she
intentional.
goes. She's going for the arm bar.
Delva.
She's got that arm bar. She's got that locked in, I think.
Looks like Frisque is in a pretty decent position to defend it here. She can't get the thumb quite right because of Frisque's position.
If she spins off, she'll be fine.
She may just get out of it.
Yeah, it looks like Frisque is out of trouble here.
Yeah, if she spins off, she'll be fine. It looks like she's very familiar with the air. There you go.
There she goes back.
Yep.
Can she take that back again?
There's Delva just not letting that arm go.
She's
the
going for
elbow's
it.
bent though, so
She put all her eggs
in the proper way. So it's kind of like.
Oh, she's going for the Kimura. She's going for the Kimura, I think.
Yeah, Frisque transitions over.
10 seconds. Will she land?
She's got that Kimura.
Alana roll. No.
Yep. She got out. Good roll
position.
by Alana. Great position.
Good position.
They're great
All
wrestlers.
right.
I mean, these girls are both outstanding wrestlers.
Oh, I don't even know who to give that to.
Nah, razor close. Razor close. I'm glad I'm not a judge.
Yeah, I got to tell you that this one, I could see this being a draw. I think that Alana probably won the second round, and Andrea came out very aggressively in that first round.
John, Ramiro, 2 rounds. 2 rounds. She already fought earlier today. 2 rounds. And they agreed on that. They agreed on it.
Yep. It's 2 rounds, and this is just to clarify for those out there, these girls or these athletes are only allowed 5 rounds in any given day. And let me tell you, 1 round is more than any human being should do in a day.
Yeah.
All right, so these girls did 5.
I would have loved to see them go a 3rd round, but I think everybody would have.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you know, the judges.
How do y'all score this? I mean,
I think
not knowing the point
it's a
system.
draw. I think it's a draw.
I think it's
A
a
draw.
draw. I give Alana the second round. I think she controlled more position in the second round. But the thing is that Andrea came out in that first round with just immediately firing shots, and I think took control early.
I would give round 1 to Alana and round 2 to Andre. But then again, I'm not clicking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it really comes down in the first round. Andrea almost had full back mount. She
Right.
never got the second hook in. So I don't know if that's enough to establish. She had control for over 4 seconds, or for several seconds.
Right.
I'm so sorry. I had the names mixed up.
Yeah.
Andrea, I would give the second round to.
Right.
And the first round to Alana.
Agree.
I had it backwards.
Agree.
Alana came out and scored. It looked like she landed a shot that.
Looks like Andrea's a
They
little
got her
disappointed in her performance. She did great out there.
Fantastic.
And both of them are super, from my interactions with them here in Florida, in California, in Italy, super humble, sweet girls, like super humble. They represent this league and this country on a level that should be. I wish I had half the adults.
Yeah.
Now, Ruben,
doing what they do.
You primarily train young MMA athletes, is that right?
Yes, that's all I wanted to train. I don't like training adults. We know it all, right? We can't be taught anything.
Well, now, do you believe
There
that
it goes.
Let's see. Let's see what the judges say.
Looks like they're still.
This is going to be a hard one.
You know, I think that you have to give it I think the only fair decision is a draw. So for the future, 3
All right,
rounds.
ladies and gentlemen,
Okay.
let's give it up for both of our junior penetration fighters. After 2 rounds, we go to the judges' scores.
Uh-oh.
Your winner, via split decision,
Okay.
out of the red
Oh, she avenges
Wow.
her loss. That means we'll see them one more time somewhere down the road.
The trilogy.
Something tells me these girls might see each other a lot more down the road.
I can see that.
I got to go to the ring and tell the broader public here, the audience, what we do.
Very good.
All right.
Thank you, Ruben.
I'll hang back.
Yeah, Dan, you know the thing that's so exciting is MMA, just hitting the scene in the early 90s.
Right.
And it wasn't until like maybe mid-2000s that we started seeing full evolution in the men's game.
Absolutely.
But really the women's game didn't
It's
catch
just
fire until
Rousey.
mid-2000s,
Right.
late 2000s. This is the future.
This is the future, and I think that female athletes can do a lot of things that the male athletes typically have never done. There are a lot more.
You're looking at 2 females.
Well, I'm sorry, I don't want to cut off Ruben's speech.
Last year, in Rome, Italy's Olympic Center, for the first youth MMA World Championship in history, defeating over 26 countries.
And again, that's Ruben Saldana of Rue Camp.
Alana, at 12 years old, was the only person, first and only right now, to pull 2 gold medals out of that event.
Wow.
Andrea pulled silver and fought with a broken foot.
Wow, a broken foot.
I hope in the future that some of our adult fighters will start investing more in our youth. Y'all are good. Thank y'all very much for everything you do for us. Really quick, can I see a show of hands of how many people here are from or been to Orlando? Please, show of hands. Okay, that's a lot.
Yeah, I
Let me
think
ask
we
you
all
this.
have.
If you want crack cocaine, if you want prostitutes, if you want heroin, where do you go in Orlando? OBT. I train kids in OBT for free in my backyard as the only community center there for free in youth mixed martial arts.
That's accurate. I've been
And
there.
in the
Great
co-main
place.
event, you'll get to see one of our fighters. Okay, so we do youth crime prevention with lived experience, and we'd rather see them in this cage than in that other cage. Respect and love to all.
Thank you, Ruben.
Yeah, what a guy.
Yeah, he really is. And I met him, actually, that's funny you brought up Jason Arnett. I met Ruben Saldana at the first breakthrough event that I sponsored, and it was in Orlando.
All right, Melbourne Auditorium.